Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I have a little video that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to talk about the astrology and the readings and how they compare to what you read in the newspapers and stuff. So one of the things that people say to me is, well, I'm a Gemini, and how come I don't act like a regular Gemini? What is it? Why is that? Well, let me help you understand. So you're a Gemini. That means that your sun is in Gemini. It doesn't tell me what area of life the sun is shining, where you have leadership qualities, and where you have chosen your identity, which house. So if it's, for example, in the first house, that means you really come across very strongly as a Gemini, a communicator, a networker, a very smart individual. The second thing is you look at, that's just one component. There's so many other components. Every planet out there, the moon, the different placements of where that sign is on the chart. Is it on the strong point or a weak point? And are there other planets involved with that particular sun sign? So I have seen countless times where it's a Gemini sun in a weak position, not a very strong position. It doesn't mean that they're not shining as a Gemini, but the Gemini light or sun could be 10,000 miles away. However, what's forefront, up front, and personal is maybe 5 planets in Virgo. Maybe that's what's going on. So it's very interesting. So that's why it's very important to understand that this astrology reading is a comprehensive look at your roadmap with the language of astrology that translates the positioning of the stars as to what it means to you. You could find out your destiny just by looking at a chart. And now, does it tell you exactly what you're going to be doing? No, it gives you themes. And the themes are always running parallel with other similar themes, but it's said and it's expressed many different ways. It's not always in one place. It could be over and over. So anyhow, that's what I wanted to talk about today. So astrology, to get a really good glimpse of it and an understanding of how it works and to be getting the most out of an astrology chart, it's also time consuming because it's a whole huge document of information that has to be translated. So can I do it in one session? Yeah, if I look at a certain area of life. That's why I love these interactive readings, because you tell me I want to look at my health and I want to look at my relationships. Well, when I look at those two, in an hour, I could probably give you some good insights and a great understanding of what your strengths and weaknesses are in those two areas. If you want to look at every area of your life and the whole detailed version, it takes at least 8 sessions. And that's why I created these packages. And then there's some people, and there's a little bit of a savings involved if you commit to the packages. The VIP program is for people that are really serious and they want me in their back pocket for a good 3 weeks straight, 3 months straight on a weekly basis. And then we kind of carry on for the rest of the year just to touch base and see how things are going. It's a very intimate journey. It's a great program. I share with you everything I know on the metaphysical side, all the spiritual and invisible understandings that I have that I've accumulated my whole lifetime. So it's a great program, and I don't, that's a very limited percentage of people that I work with on that level because it is so intense. So I thank you again for asking that question, and I hope that I answered it for you as quickly as possible. If you like the videos, please, like them, share them. If you want to know what's going on the daily planetary level, check out my Instagram, Holistic Healing Astrology with a H, Holistic Healing Astrology. I also have the Facebook page as well. You could go on the website. I started doing some blogs for everybody, and also the YouTube channel, which is great for some explanations and content, and you could kind of see who I am. I'm not one of these very disciplined people. I kind of like, if I have an idea, I'll run with it, and then kind of, put the computer in its place and shoot a video. So I am getting ready for our 2022 spiritual transformational retreat on the exotic island of Carpathos. You're going to love it. If you are interested, please sign up, because I have very, very limited space, but it's going to be pretty much all inclusive, food, transportation, get you back and forth, and we'll talk more about that later. And I also am going to do a video on how I pack, because I'm pretty anal about how I pack, and because I think of everything as far as like what could go wrong, and it saves you a lot of issues, especially now with the way it is for traveling. Traveling is an adventure. It's not for everybody. To get to this island, it does take some time. If you're living where you could go straight into the city of Athens, that's beautiful. But if you have to connect to to another airport to get to Athens, the way I do, I have to go from one city to the major city, and then out to Athens, and then to the island. So, but if this sounds exciting for you and it's a great adventure, also it's very, very warm. 100 degrees, but it's a dry 100 degrees. So if you're familiar with Phoenix and Southern California, it kind of has that feel. Also, it's an island, and you always have to think about Hawaii. That's an island, so things can get a little expensive, but it's only going to be for 7 to 10 days. I'm working out the details now. So get your questions emailed to me, texted to me. I am doing limited readings while I am on this data gathering mode across the big pond, as the Brits say, and traveling 4,000 miles. That's going to be fun. I haven't done that in a little bit, but all is going to be great. I'm calling on my angels and archangels and God to, make it a fruitful and productive, as well as relaxing adventure. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hop on my Instagram and call me up for a reading. I'd love to help you out. Talk to you later. Bye.